So this is a 3000 Ford tractor. It's about a 68. You know, let's see if she's up for the task. And this is a little blade I bought off Marketplace. I had this for some years now. Kind of use it here and there. It don't get much use, so just wanted to get an opportunity to use this up. This had liquid filled tires, so you got a lot of residue here, calcium or whatever, you know, that stained that. So we're gonna clean that up and get some fresh paint on it. Yeah, other than that, I think she's ready to roll. All right, it's always a good idea to start these from the seat. You know, you can start it from kind of standing up on the side of this bad boy, but just say, for instance, if it is in gear, imagine what's going to happen, you know. So it's just safe to start it from the seat. said, she's pretty old, but she's a workhorse. What you think about power washing this van?
Good.
Is it real dirty?
It's still rust.
No, it said, was it real dirty?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ask you anything about rust. We got a little fill here to put in. Got a big boulder right here, concrete boulder. The 3000 tried to get stuck right here, but I was able to bag her up, pull her in, bag her up, pull her in, and we finally was able to get out. I was concerned that she was going to try to pop a wheelie. Thankfully she did not, because there's no rollover protection on that. But I was also trying to make sure I didn't go sideways, tip sideways. So I just had to just take my time and maneuver it back and forth. Slope we got here, and that turned out really good. I'm gonna pull this tree out eventually. Used to have life in it, but I've been hitting it and rocking it and stuff. Hit this one a little bit. Wanted to agitate the driveway. Over the time, I've put stones in the driveway. Sometimes they get compacted down when you got you know, I'm always driving on, or got big trucks or anything, we just riding on it, so they get compacted. So I wanted to agitate it some, get it back up to the surface, and then just kind of roll with the tractor and get some of these high and low spots. What I did do is woke up these big boulders in here. They haven't been processed, so I come in with a sludge hammer and just kind of break these up. Yeah, that's a small butterfly.
Ooh, flat.
I think I came in, established the outer parameter on both sides. I went that way. That first cut, it was really not much, and then by the time you get to the second path, you know, by then you kind of got the earth loosened up a bit, you know. So, but I think it turned out pretty good. Seemed nice and level. But I'm happy with what's going on here. Got my oldest in there, but he stays up pretty late, so he seemed to be tired. It's always that way when there's work around. You know, we get tired and we scatter. But to his defense, he did say, "Hey Dad, what you want me to do today?" So I gave him some simple tasks. He did those tasks. It's 90+ degrees out here, so he just pretty much just got tired, I guess. That's what it turned out to be. I wanted the angle on both sides and give me a crown towards the center. Of course, for water to run off of it. A local shop that was tearing up the parking lot, and I went ahead and solicited that. I told him, I said, "Look guys, I'll take all that asphalt off your hands." And that's what this pile is. But it was also, I also used a lot of it too. And so that's unfortunately, like once you get this like this, it just don't be processed, but it's all good. It's good stuff. And you know, a sludge hammer, I mean asphalt break pretty easy, so a sludge hammer will break that off. And this was some trouble area, so the bigger pieces just kind of worked out, and then you always can add the fines on top of that, and then you got a real good base there. But I'm happy with how that turned out. Got these in the earth, waiting on these bad boys. Those are they call those the giants. So they get pretty big. They recommend that you space them like, I think it was like 30 feet apart or something like that. And you know, I could have, but I don't want them to be that far apart. As they grow in, it'll be cool. So probably in about 3 or 4 years, they should fill in and touch each other. That'll be perfect. So that's my day in a nutshell.
Hey Dad, what's wrong with the black wasp?
They can be mean. They look scary, don't they?
They look bigger.
Yeah, they are. The ones we be dealing with are the hornets.